The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, so before we even started the show this morning, Riggins has given me a duplex. I'm wearing a bright red hoodie, aka hooded sweatshirt, and I'm wearing an LSU hat. Now, the LSU hat is gray and black and white. Gray and black with white accents. So Riggins goes, is that hat gray and black? And I said, yeah. What's wrong with it? He goes, no, I mean, nothing. I thought it was purple. And then I was going to be like, whoa, purple and red. Something.
Oh.
Yeah, because LSU's colors are usually purple, but yeah. But no, I would never, ever make that mistake of putting purple and red together. No way.
No, sir.
As a matter of fact, my wife says I pay way too much attention to that, about having to be completely matched all the time.
Yeah.
You do. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's overwhelming.
But how is it that if I'm wearing something that is, I don't know, say I'm wearing something that goes with, it's navy and gray. Those colors go together. And the only jackets that I have, coats that I have are black, which I still abide by the rule of not wearing black and navy together. I never will, no matter how many new age people. Because I look at the young people who say, that's not a thing anymore. You know, it's the same crowd that says, people don't pay attention to white pants after Labor Day anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I do. And those are the same types of people who don't own an iron or a steamer, and they just throw everything in the dryer to fluff it up a little bit before they wear it. So I'm not taking advice from them. I'll say, well, what color? I guess I won't wear a coat because it doesn't match what I'm wearing. I don't have a coat that matches. Nobody pays. You'll be fine. You put too much emphasis on that. It's not. People don't think about that. Well, why not? Why do they not? I do.
I see where you're going. I see some of your side. I mean, a coat you could probably get away with, but I see the rest of it. And
then I ask her, would you wear this combination? Well, I am a woman.
Oh.
You know, I guess it's emasculating for a man to be worried about matching all the time. But then if he doesn't, if a man wears something out that doesn't match, his wife's going to be right there with her friends going, I didn't have the heart to tell him that none of that matches that he's wearing.
Yeah. That's his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she ever pick your outfits?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so, but I was just curious.
Because that's what I used to say with all my, my friends who were, could build things with their hands and, do all of that stuff. Manly men, Marines and whatnot. Where they would make, jokes about me not being able to fix anything or build anything or being mechanically inclined or whatever. And I'd always have that as a comeback. Well, at least I don't have to have my wife pick out my clothes for me,
Yeah.
like my mama did.
So true.
Lay it out on the bed before we go anywhere. This is what you're wearing tonight.
My mom still does that for my dad.
Yeah. Well, don't tell him I said that.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
Grace is the first store I've found that is literally a one-stop shop. And I know you hear that all the time, but it really is. They have house decor, rugs, pillows. They can even make your own rug, make your own pillow. They have china. They have gifts for people, guys and girls. I mean, anything you can imagine, they have it. So please check out Lily and Grace in Langtree because you're not going to be disappointed. Or go to tjriggins.com/deals.
This message is specifically for the members of the radio family. Oh, and anybody who wants something for free. Get one of our new TJ and Riggins Show beanies at tjriggins.com/deals for just $29.99 with a 10% discount for Prime Plus members. Oh, you want a free one? Subscribe to one or more of our TJ and Riggins Show podcast feeds at Apple, Spotify, or YouTube and be automatically entered into our weekly random drawings. Learn more and enter to win at tjriggins.com/win.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, Lindsay, you're saying that your mom still does all of that kind of stuff we were just talking about, like picking out your dad's outfit. If they're going somewhere, he needs to wear this and lays it out for him and all of that.
Yep. And she shops for him. I think it was just a different time, or maybe either that or they've been together so long, like 16, I think is when they started dating, got married at 19. Like, it's just, I don't know, just a different time. You know, when me and Kyle got married, we were grown adult, 34 years old, doing our own things, you know?
Yeah. Well, my wife does, like, she'll be out running errands or whatever, and she'll bring home a shirt or two or something that she thinks, I don't think you have one of these. You know, I was talking about that last week. She'll do that, but she's not going to go in and just, hey, I laid your outfit out for tonight.
Yeah.
You know, she wouldn't do that, but it's not like your dad can't do it. She just does it.
But I'm starting to wonder. I don't know.
Yeah. When somebody does something for you for so long, you probably do forget how to do it a little bit.
I mean, he'd survive if she was gone a week, like, okay, but I'm not going to say it's going to be pretty, you know? I mean, he can cook, sure. I mean, you know, he made us beanie weenies every night growing up. Listen, I mean, when my mom worked third shift, he knows how to cook something.
And that's what I think that everybody, men or women, should know enough cooking skills to be able to cook real meals for themselves or for their family, but mainly for yourself. If you can't cook anything,
right?
You know, if let's say that you had made a point to say, well, my wife is going to be gone for a week and I'm not going to go out to eat at all. I'm just going to eat what I can eat at home. And then everything is cereal,
grilled
sandwiches, stuff like that. Or if you do heat up the stove, it's to cook bacon and eggs. That's the extent of it. Then you need to know more than that. You need to at least know how to brown a pound of ground beef and do something with it.
Yes.
Anybody can make tacos,
and anybody can make noodles. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
even your dad could do all that, couldn't he, Riggins?
He makes one dish and it's macaroni and a can of Rotel. I've told you that, and he's like, he's like, have you tried that? I'm like, no, but I know how it would taste. It's plain macaroni and Rotel. I mean, it's ridiculous.
He doesn't put cheese on it or anything.
Nope.
It's tomato. It's kind of like a spin on spaghetti, but
like a really crappy spaghetti.
Spaghetti with no sauce. It just has tomato chunks and chili peppers in it.
Yeah.
Some like tomato juice.
It's a Mexican twist on spaghetti.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good.
Mexicans are like, oh, don't put that on us. Because it's got chili peppers in it doesn't mean that it's Mexican.
Yeah.
Don't be putting that on us, Ricky Bobby.
It's pathetic.
Oh, well, you like what you like.
Yeah, he maybe just love it. Maybe it's something that's a delicacy to him.
Yeah, maybe.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Oh, Good morning.
Good morning. I have a kind of a funny family story. So my oldest brother, his name is Matt, and he married a woman from Louisiana. Her whole family is from New Orleans.
You.
Tell me about it. But they're like really fancy people. And all of their dogs, like their family dogs, all had like crazy French names. Like their dog was named Galatois and like Francois and like the craziest French names you've ever heard. Well, about 8 months ago, my brother got his first dog, and it's an English Labrador, which looks like a lab, but it's wider. It's got broad shoulders, really pretty dog. And he got to name this dog. So he was all excited. This is going to be his dog, right? And then he named it Chief. And Chief is a beautiful dog, but he was a puppy. So they sent him away for almost 2 months to train. And it lived in this trainer's house. And this guy is like the best in his field. And I believe it ran them somewhere in the neighborhood of $3,000 to send their dog away for 8 weeks. And right before he left, the dog had eaten up my dad's wallet and like the whole thing. Like he was just full of puppy energy. So the dog just came back right after Christmas. And this past weekend, my brother sent a text message to the group and he said, "Look what Chief just did." And their dog, after 2 months of training, completely destroyed an electric Les Paul guitar. Which is, if you don't know anything about guitars, a Les Paul is like a very good guitar. And my brother's had it since he was in college. Like it was a graduation present from my parents. And just completely wrecked this guitar.
No way.
Strings are shooting up either way. The head of the guitar is totally snapped off. So
powerful teeth, jaws.
I don't even know how he did it. There's like bite marks all along the fretboard, like going down the guitar. So imagine like how infuriated you'd be.
Because you think you got ripped off.
Yeah.
Of course.
God.
You feel like
because it's one of those breeds that has to constantly be occupied and working, as they say. You have to be doing something with them all the time.
I don't know anything about the English Labrador. It does look like just a regular lab, and I think it's a very friendly dog.
Labs are chewers. I mean, from what I hear. So,
well,
was he upset?
Yes.
I mean, he was obviously, but like to what level? Like we're getting rid of the dog, or?
I don't think they're going to get rid of the dog, but it's clear that after spending thousands of dollars at the world's best, dog trainer, that they must have missed a lesson or two in there about touching things you're not supposed to touch.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
A lot of money.
Did y'all's dogs ever ruin anything like that?
Mine were so little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, ours didn't.
Yeah.
Because he knows how to whoop him.
Would you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're supposed to do after something like that happens, but you can't get rid of the dog. The kids love the dog and they're committed to it, and they've already spent that much money. You can't get rid of it then.
Did you sell it?
I don't know.
What's the aftermarket price on that? Used dog prices.
I don't know.
I'd try to recoup some of my money.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
Hey, it's TJ, and if you live in the Charlotte area, there is something that you need to do. You need to get your furniture from Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Now, they have several locations around the Lake Norman area, but they can deliver all over the place in Charlotte area because they have a great delivery team. Now, we're talking beautiful furniture for the living room and the bedroom, as well as, obviously, great mattresses and pillows and all of that stuff. So, go to tjriggins.com/mattress for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Listen, if you've got pets, you already know, no matter how many times you wash your clothes, the pet hair just keeps coming back. Until now, meet the Pet Hair Dissolver, the simple solution that breaks down pet hair during your wash cycle. Just toss it in, run your washer, and boom! Clothes, blankets, and pet beds come out cleaner, softer, and practically hair-free. It works with top load, front load, and HE machines, and it's truly a breakthrough product for pet owners. Grab it now at tjriggins.com/deals. And finally, take pet hair out of your laundry routine.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hey. So they have brought back the most interesting man in the world. You know, from the Dos Equis ads.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
The most interesting man in the world. It says, I don't usually drink beer, but when I do, it's Dos Equis.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thirsty, my friends. Well, they're bringing back that whole ad campaign, and it started in the national championship game last night during the game. And same guy. He did the ads he did that whole campaign, I think, for 10 years, and then he retired from the character because he just kind of got bored with it for 10 years. They tried to bring it back with another character and it did not work. And so now they're revamping it again with him. He's decided, oh yeah, well, it's been long enough. Oh, and the way they're doing it is that he became not so interesting, and it showed him just ironing clothes at home and, you know, doing all these things. And then he decided to become interesting again and do all of these crazy, you know, adventures when he's traveling and all this stuff. So it's pretty good.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. The only thing is, though, is that I was kind of borrowing from that "Stay Thirsty, my friends" that he would do. I don't usually drink beer, but when I do, it's a Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends, is how he would end. Well, I do these commercials for a product called Hyonic, which is it's hydration tablets, and you dissolve the tablets in water, and then it's better than a lot of those, you know, most of the other ones because of the absorption rate it has. And it's a company in our hometown of Charlotte. But I always tag their commercials with "Stay hydrated, my friends," and I know a lot of people don't even know where that comes from, but now it's going to seem like I'm just really stealing it.
Yeah.
enough to maybe get a cease and desist from the Dos Equis people.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because when they hadn't used it for 10 years, I was like, oh, they're not coming back to that.
Yeah. It's fair game.
I'm just going to tweak it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, no. Now what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, by the way, if you want to try that stuff, I mean, they don't pay to be on this show. They pay for my other show. But if you go to drinkhyonic.com, it's HYONIC, I believe, Drink Hyonic. You can use the code TJ20 and get 20% off of it. It's if you got a hangover or something, a lot of people use it for those types of things for that. But it's just it's got electrolytes and all that stuff in it. But I don't know what I'm going to do now. Don't you think now it would look like, oh, he just got that from that commercial since it's coming back full force?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
It seems like that because that's what you did.
Well, you did it. No one knew because they didn't hear it. And now they're going to,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well.
And I did it as a spoof.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't stealing it. It was just a spoof.
What about Drink Hyonic? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I drink Hyonic. I'm loving it.
We're going to try a couple things out.
Yeah. Yeah. See where it lands.
Yeah.
Give it a little run.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, talk radio just got more entertaining. You can listen to the TJ Ritchie Show for real conversations, bold opinions, and the stories everybody's talking about. Well, it's my opinions on the news and our culture, so obviously it's going to be funny sometimes. I'll keep you informed and entertained. Weeknights from 7 to 9 now on 107.9 FM. WBT, or anytime you want at tjritchie.com. Don't miss the TJ Ritchie Show.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Ooh, digging it. So, yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, on the show, we had the Tech D Rob talking about something funny that happened to him while with his girlfriend. Her name is being called Ruby. With his girlfriend Ruby in an Ulta location, Ulta beauty supply place. And then someone in there recognized him as being the famous Tech D Rob. And it was the first type of thing that had happened like that since he had his new girlfriend. And she was there as witness to it.
Yeah. Perfect.
But not only was it surprising that Rob was in an Ulta, it was surprising that he was in an Ulta for whatever reason. I mean, I have a feeling that this is a sign that he really, really looks at this Ruby girl differently.
Yes.
Because I think if anybody else said, Rob, I've got to run into Ulta while we're out, I want you to come in with me, he would say, no, I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
You're so right. And I thought this as well. Yes.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Yeah, because wouldn't you just say, all right, I'll stay out here and then I'll swing around and pick you up when you come out?
Yeah. I also kind of looked at it as an adventure. I was like, I've never been in an Ulta. Let's see what's in here.
Okay, but that's not what you would be like around anybody else, probably.
No, you're right. No, you're 100%.
That's what I'm saying, is that she must bring something out in you that, you know, they always say, if you really are with somebody that you know, I don't know whether y'all are in love or saying you're in love yet or not, but just they'll say you can tell when it's different if you're in a situation where you love a person so much, you won't mind doing those things that you are against doing, you know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is it.
Maybe.
yeah.
We'll see.
You're a new person, honestly.
In what? I mean, other than this, what other way? I don't
just
agree with
changing
that.
your whole outlook. Just changing your whole outlook on these types of things. That's.
I think what she's saying, Rob, is that you're not as much of a jerk.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but I think that's what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, if I still saw y'all in public, I'd probably avoid, unless it was like a meeting. But
Well, you wouldn't have to. I learned my lesson. I'm never trying to speak to you in public again. Because I am the king of going the other way.
Yeah. You learn.
It's true. It's true. Well,
Because I'll say all the time, hey, Jody, I saw so-and-so today. Where'd you see them? In the grocery store. Well, how are they doing? What's going on? I don't know.
I don't know. Ask them. Well, you didn't talk to him?
Of course.
Give a call.
They were like, I saw them 2 aisles down.
Yeah. From a distance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wasn't going to chase them down. Hey.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I wasn't particularly caring for what I had on at the time, so didn't want to get in any conversation with anybody.
I get that.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
Listen up, married guys. You probably only have one person you have to buy a gift for this Christmas, but it's the most important person in your world. And of course, I'm talking about your wife. Blow her away this year with the Bubble Cuddle Blanket from Cozy Earth. I haven't met a woman yet who doesn't love that thing. To me, it feels like a mink coat meets a weighted blanket. So get yours now at tjriggins.com/deals and use the code TJ for a huge 41% discount. tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ.
Eric Javits is having sale upon sale upon sale right now. You have to check everything out. They have hats, handbags, shoes. You're going to love everything they have. I just ordered a leather faux croc bag. It's red. It's super cute, especially for the holidays. And it's 59% off. And with code TJ, it's an additional 20% off. So check out everything they have to offer at tjriggins.com/deals. Don't forget to use the code TJ for 20% off.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right, here's a question, Riggins. I'm sure you've been asked a million times, but just to get it out there. If you stole a car and were driving off in it and realized that it had a kilo of cocaine in it, what would you do with the cocaine?
Oh, that's a great question, TJ. What would I do with the cocaine? I would, you know what? I might send a preliminary text message to some of my old drug friends just to test the waters. Like, I don't know, you guys still party? That's code for doing coke. Mm-hmm. So I would say, anybody still party? And then maybe I could work. I've already stolen the car. I know I'm going to jail. So might as well make some money selling the cocaine to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Great point.
Okay. Well, this guy in Massachusetts, he was fine with himself stealing the car. But once he found the cocaine in there, it freaked him out and he called the cops.
That's what I would do.
What a dummy.
Yeah. So he got arrested for stealing the car.
Yeah.
But he was not, I guess he's thinking, I'm going to get hunted down by the cartel. They're going to be wanting to know what did I just steal?
Yeah.
This car I just stole. I mean, so he had to figure out some way. It was going to be a lesser of a bunch of evils.
Yes. Like put me in jail.
He was not built to be a criminal. It's not in the cards for him. So maybe this is a blessing. Like, you know what? He's going to turn his life around.
I can't believe I forgot to tell y'all what happened to us in Detroit on New Year's Eve regarding cocaine.
What?
We were leaving it was my wife Jody and little friend Jenny, handsome husband Michael, and I went to the Detroit Red Wings game on New Year's Eve. We were leaving. The place was just a madhouse, trying to get out of there, and the Uber wouldn't get to where we needed it to get to pick us up and all of that. And I said, well, let's just get an old-fashioned cab. And there's a guy sitting there, and he had taxi written on his car, and we got in, and he was, oh yeah, come on, I'll take y'all to that hotel, whatever. So he was all Mr. Fun guy, probably in his mid to late 60s, black gentleman. And we get to the hotel, and that's when he informs us that it's cash only.
Oh no.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, fine, I got cash. So I gave him the cash, and he also at that point said, do y'all want to buy some blow?
Oh no.
Just a blatant like that. I heard, I said, man, I've never even seen cocaine in person.
Yeah.
I don't need cocaine. I said, I've never even seen it in real life.
What?
I don't need that. But Michael said that because Michael was up in the front with him the whole ride, and said that he said about 3 times, but nobody responded to him. Just flat out, y'all want to buy some blow.
That is so risky. He didn't know if y'all were undercover cops or.
Yeah.
What?
Man.
That's wild.
We were like, no, thank you.
Like, no, sir.
I was like, man, I started laughing. I was like, I don't even know what it looks like.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in person.
I do not miss those old taxi days. What?
Welcome to Detroit.
I'm wondering if we get pulled over right now, right before we get back to the hotel. Are we going to be in trouble? Because he's got. Better not be.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it.
I love it. I love it. This is TJ and Riggins. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Ooh. Now trending. The most important stories of the day. The stories that make you.
They make you. That's pretty dramatic. I like that. Yeah, well, if you're in the mood to travel, maybe don't go to Sydney's beaches. There have been 3 shark attacks in the last 48 hours. One person in critical condition. They think they are great white sharks that are attacking people. So if you're in the mood to go to the beach, maybe skip Sydney. That is terrifying. You just can't go in the water.
I've been to Sydney beaches.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Are they pretty?
When Ace and I were sent out there to cover the Olympics.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I went to the beaches one day. Yeah, they're very pretty. Water's really green.
Oh.
Not in some I went to that Bondi Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really more green than the Emerald Coast of Florida. You know, where the water's green and all in Destin and in that area.
Beautiful.
It's really, really emerald.
Is that
it's topless?
That's what I wanted to know. Are they all topless or just specific beaches?
I think all of them.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. I think everywhere is topless for
like
women.
in general?
Yeah, like in parks and things like that.
Really?
I think so.
Wild. They're like, live your life, you know? We don't care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of amazing.
Or at least it's just from being there as an outsider looking in. It's legal for all unattractive women to be topless wherever they want to be.
That's it.
But
That's
attractive women are not allowed to be topless.
Keep your clothes on. If you got a nice face, keep your clothes on.
Yeah.
We're not interested.
If you have hairy pits and a stash, go ahead.
Whip them out. Go crazy. And speaking of Ace and TJ, today is National Disc Jockey Day. When did you become a DJ, TJ?
On the radio or in, mobile DJ?
Well, I forgot about that part of your career, that early part of your career. Let's say, when did you become a radio DJ?
1991.
Okay. And how long were you doing the DJ thing before that?
Since 1985, but not constant. I was 14 when I got my first gig as the DJ at the teen scene in Winfield, Louisiana.
And what was your DJ name?
The Duke of Funk.
The Duke of Funk.
Mm-hmm.
Put some respect on the Duke of Funk.
Better.
Don't you forget it.
I'm royalty, B.
Yeah. Any chance the Duke of Funk could make a return at some point?
No,
that's done.
No, because mobile DJing now is way, way past what I know how to do.
Yeah.
Computers came along, man.
Yeah.
Were you really scratching though? Like, were you doing all that kind of stuff? No,
I was just talking, crowd hyping and playing the songs and what we call segging them.
Yeah.
And sending one to the other and all that. Yeah.
But I bet that teen scene was lit up when you showed up.
It was.
I know it was.
Mm-hmm.
So happy National DJ Day. Well, one guy went viral for making a scene in New York City, and he's now addressing the controversy. Maybe you've done something similar. We're going to find out coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
Buying or selling a home doesn't have to be stressful when you have the right team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty brings you local expertise, strong negotiation skills, dazzling marketing, and professional service. From the very first showing to the final signature, they're with you every step of the way. Move with confidence. Find the Temple team right now at tjriggins.com/deals. They've been friends of ours forever, and they're the only ones my wife and I use for real estate. It's the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
I just found something that I'm going to be using all the time. It's an extra large food warming mat with heat resistant pads. You can get an extra large, large, medium, depending on what you need. But there's 6 temperature settings and 6 timer settings. So basically, once you cook the Christmas or Thanksgiving meal and you want it to stay warm, you put it on this heating pad in the middle of the table or on the counter or island, and nobody gets hurt. It's heat resistant, but it keeps your food warm. It's excellent. Go to tjriggins.com/deals.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hola. Buenos dias. Buenos dias.
That means hello and good morning, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It
Normally, when I hear Spanish, I always revert to Rob. I go, who knows that? But that's hello, good morning, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Did you?
Rob for that?
That's true. Huh? Did you guys see that viral video about 2 weeks ago? There was they were doing a showing of Mamma Mia, the Broadway show on Broadway in New York City. And did you guys see that video of the guy screaming at the audience?
No.
He was upset that there were people behind him that were apparently cursing and singing loudly during the Mamma Mia show. And I guess they give you strict instructions: do not sing with the cast. And they make that announcement several times, and it just got really irritating to him. So he stood up at intermission and really laid into these women that were sitting right behind him. This is a grown man. And he's going, they gave out multiple announcements to not sing, and now you're cussing in front of my nieces. You need to apologize to my nieces. Now, it sounds like those women behind him were cursing, and he had his young nieces next to him. So I get why you would be frustrated. But also, you're now making a scene that just seems to like ramp things up rather than fixing the problem and calming things down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the uncivilized use that as a tool.
Yeah.
The uncivilized will say, we can do what we want to do because nobody's going to say anything. Because if they do, then they know that we're going to start a big scene more so than what we're doing.
Yeah.
They prey upon the uncivil, prey upon the civil.
Yes. You're
And
exactly right.
They take advantage of kind of their.
The women doing what they were doing were the uncivilized ones in this situation.
Yeah.
And if anybody challenges them in a way that will get through to uncivilized people, then they are the ones that are escalating the situation, or they're pouncing on the situation. When the very first sentence that these women were singing, the theater authorities should have gone in and said, if you sing one more time, you're going to be out of here.
Yeah.
Because they also know, what are they going to do? Stop the play in the middle to throw us out?
Yeah.
You know, what are the civilized going to do to we uncivilized people?
Yeah.
But you would, TJ, I know you for many years, you would not react the way that guy reacted. You would have gone to get an usher or theater security, whatever it is. You wouldn't have turned up during the intermission and yelled at him.
No, I wouldn't have. But you know what? Everybody reacts differently to the uncivilized.
True.
That's right.
Lindsay, have you made a scene as an adult, like where you got so frustrated where you were going to really cause a disruption?
Never. I mean,
yeah. Okay. TJ, have you?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. I didn't think so.
yeah, no. Have you?
No, but I'm now listening to TJ talk about it. I'm trying to justify this guy's actions. Like maybe there's a reason, there's a time and a place to cause a scene if you want to get your point across, but maybe not.
No, it's there could be, but we're also talking about New York, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, they don't mind, having scenes in public
Yeah.
like a Southerner would.
Yeah.
They're the scene makers.
Yeah, that's why they speak so loudly everywhere they go and all of that stuff. Where we're more quiet and reserved and sophisticated.
Yeah. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
Yeah.
embarrassing. Yeah.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, talk radio just got more entertaining. You can listen to the TJ Ritchie Show for real conversations, bold opinions, and the stories everybody's talking about. Well, it's my opinions on the news and our culture, so obviously it's going to be funny sometimes. I'll keep you informed and entertained. Weeknights from 7 to 9 now on 107.9 FM WBT or anytime you want at tjritchie.com. Don't miss the TJ Ritchie Show.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Go get to subscribing to all of our stuff. You can go to tjriggins.com and find it all there. If you just want to watch the podcast on YouTube, along with other things that we're doing. And we've got some new things that we are about to do and some improvements that we are adding to our already existing podcasts and things. It's going to be the bee's knees, as the kids say.
Improvements like you're going to send me a beanie?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Riggins, will you please? Didn't you get one or no? You don't have one, Riggins?
I don't have one, but I did ask our business manager to send her one.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah. So yeah, it's on him then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one that has them.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Well, then if you don't get it in the next couple of days, let him know.
I will. And I'll be sure to let y'all know too.
No, we don't need to know. We're out of it at this
I
point.
just want to complain about it. Okay.
Mhm. Okay, so this lady, she made a post on the TikToks and she kind of left it hanging. So let's try to fill in what she's talking about. Let's interpret what she's talking about here. Okay, listen. Wait, hold on. Sorry. All right, here it is.
I never saw my mama or my granny hanging out with a bunch of women, and now that I'm 34, I get it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? What does she get?
Okay. I can explain this very well because I'm in the situation. So when you're younger, you have a lot of friends, growing up high school in your 20s, you got a lot of friends, you're doing stuff. Then you have a family, you have children, you focus on them. You don't have any friends. You're not going out, you're not doing things. You don't have as many friends, I'll say. And then when they leave, like I'm seeing my mom, she goes to like card day and like doing all the things, brunch with the ladies. And I'm like, who are you? Because I grew up not seeing my mom like that.
Yeah.
I was like, you didn't even have any friends. Now you got 50.
Yeah.
So it's like a cycle. You go friends, no friends, friends.
Okay. And you think that's what she was saying, Riggins?
Yeah, I think that's Lindsay's description of that. It seems pretty spot on.
Okay. So none of us is thinking that she meant because women will stab you in the back and bring you a bunch of drama in your life. And if that's all you're doing is hanging out with a bunch of women, they're going to lead you down the wrong path because they're going to give you the bad advice and they're in constant competition with you and all of that stuff.
Well, that took a turn.
I'm just asking if that's the way y'all took it. I didn't necessarily take it that way, but it seems kind of like the way she was saying it. Like, now I know why.
It did. And that's what I originally thought. But the way Lindsay described it sounds more, I don't know. It seems more reasonable.
Guess I was being positive during this segment. I don't know.
No. I just was, if that's what y'all think, then I don't have you in any of these things when it comes to women behavior and stuff. I don't have a side usually.
Maybe she did mean it in some sort of way. And I get that too. Listen, I could go that route if you want me to.
If that is the case, then put me down for finally getting something right about women's intentions.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, talk radio just got more entertaining. You can listen to the TJ Ritchie Show for real conversations, bold opinions, and the stories everybody's talking about. Well, it's my opinions on the news and our culture, so obviously it's going to be funny sometimes. I'll keep you informed and entertained. Weeknights from 7 to 9 now on 107.9 FM WBT or anytime you want at tjritchie.com. Don't miss the TJ Ritchie Show.
Grace is the first store I've found that is literally a one-stop shop. And I know you hear that all the time, but it really is. They have house decor, rugs, pillows. They can even make your own rug, make your own pillow. They have china. They have gifts for people, guys and girls. I mean, anything you can imagine, they have it. So please check out Lily and Grace in Langtree because you're not going to be disappointed. Or go to tjriggins.com/deals.
This message is specifically for the members of the radio family. Oh, and anybody who wants something for free. Get one of our new TJ and Riggins Show beanies at tjriggins.com/deals for just $29.99 with a 10% discount for Prime Plus members. Oh, you want a free one? Subscribe to one or more of our TJ and Riggins Show podcast feeds at Apple, Spotify, or YouTube and be automatically entered into our weekly random drawings. Learn more and enter to win at tjriggins.com/win.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Lindsay, you must have slept in a wet braid last night that was pulling your brain out of your head tight because that hair is wavy today.
Wavy.
Man, I'm getting seasick looking at that.
Ooh.
That's wavy.
You need my patch.
Do what?
You need my seasick patch.
I forgot. Lindsay's very gets motion sickness.
Yeah.
Pretty badly.
I have a patch for the cruise that we're about to go on. She was like, now stay hydrated. I said, can I have beverages? Like adult beverages? Just don't replace it with water. I mean, just don't replace them instead of water, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, oh God, I'm going to die.
Oh, dear.
Dying on a Disney cruise.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Cruise. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal.
Can't wait.
Love that. Somebody who gets super motion sick.
Yeah.
Going on a cruise.
Right.
Why are you doing that?
Them damn kids.
Oh, okay. It's about the kid. Okay.
Oh,
Babies.
them babies. It's that Disney jargon.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So.
But great question. Why am I? Great question. I'm mental.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go to Disney World where you don't have to get on a boat to do it. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of what we know about you is that you get motion sickness really, really easily. So you go on a cruise, like something's not adding up.
Yeah. Well, the boys, the reason we're not going to Disney World quite yet. He'll need a leash, a net, an air tag.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's just he's not there yet, but we'll get there.
He's not that bad.
Oh my God. I look over and he's gone. I mean, 2 seconds, gone. He's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Guess who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got to keep him on a boat.
So is it just the four of you going on this trip?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Why is that weird?
No, I mean, I just thought, if you were going on something that's that, as you say, energetic, that you'd want your parents to go and help with the kids and stuff.
Honestly, I would love that, but they were like, Disney cruise? Hell no.
Yeah, good.
Plus, it's so expensive. I mean, it's outrageous.
Yeah.
They would never do that. But no, I think it's just good family time,
Good.
Yeah.
Good deal. Now remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're vomiting in your cabin.
Yeah. And your kids are running around like maniacs.
Right.
Yeah.
And crying because Mickey had to go on to some other kids.
Right.
And you spend the day with your kids at the pool.
And everyone's like, just put them in the kids club. I'm like, nope, don't trust the kids club.
Oh, no way.
But I might be eating my words on that.
No, don't do it.
That's what I said.
No, do not do that.
Thank you.
Especially with that agenda that Disney has.
Well, I don't know what that means.
You don't want to trust them alone with your children out on the open seas.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm not going to do it.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Whew, all of the big news stories for today. That's for sure. Riggins.
Thrilling, isn't it? Tonight is the debut of Star Search on Netflix. They brought back that classic show once hosted by Ed McMahon, was it?
Yep. It was the first of its kind before American Idol, before any of them.
Yeah, that's where they found Britney Spears and who else came out of Star Search that you can think of?
Country group Sawyer Brown came from Star Search. Brad Garrett, comedian Brad Garrett, and Robert on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah,
he was on whatever
Star Search.
Star Search, yeah.
Yeah,
where you
so
keep your feet on the ground. You reach for the stars and catch them. You reach for the stars and catch them.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Well, they're bringing it back to. Say it again.
Usher was on Junior Star Search. He was called Usher Raymond.
Okay.
Yes.
Love that.
Well,
no, you're fine. They're bringing it back on Netflix tonight with new judges. They have Jelly Roll, Chrissy Teigen, and
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. What an odd threesome to be judging talent, right?
It's strange.
Yeah.
Where did Sarah Michelle Gellar even come from? I mean, I love her, but like, where's she been?
Why? I had the same thought. I mean, and Chrissy Teigen's odd too. That's an Instagram. She's a model. I mean, what does she know? But Sarah Michelle Gellar did seem like an odd choice. But you can be anything.
Not just singing.
Yeah, you can be anything. You can be a singer, a comedian, an actor. All that stuff works. So maybe you do need an eclectic group of judges to make that call.
Who did you say is the host?
Who is that? Is it Anthony Anderson? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Huh?
I'm not sure.
We'll might watch one.
Yeah. So it debuts tonight at 9 and it happens live, and they're going to be doing it for 5 weeks, every Tuesday and Wednesday night. And viewers will actually be able to vote on their favorites by using the remote for Netflix. So it's kind of a cool way, exciting way to get viewers involved in the reboot of Star Search. So that kicks off tonight. What did you find out, TJ?
It is Anthony Anderson.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
He's good.
It wouldn't be anybody that looked like Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
An old white guy. Is that what you're saying?
Or just any white guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like us.
Yeah. So Star Search live 9 p.m. tonight and Wednesday nights as well. Robert Irwin is back in Australia. And he's a 22-year-old winner of Dancing with the Stars. And he said, listen, I loved LA, but I got to get back to the bush. I live in the bush. He's I think he still works at the zoo. That,
yeah,
he does, right?
Yeah.
So
they do a show too, I think.
I've seen that. They go out and feed the alligators with his mom. And I don't know. Yeah. So Robert Irwin, excited to get out of Los Angeles. No problem there. And then today is National Cheese Lovers Day. Lindsay, I don't know how much of a fan. Are you a fan of cheese?
I like cheese, but no one likes cheese like my 5-year-old daughter. Loves eats cheese constantly. I'm like, it's going to back you up, girl. Never does. She's like, I got this, Mom.
Yeah.
No one loves cheese more than Alexis, who worked on our show. I mean, you couldn't even mention cheese without her going on and talking about how much she loves it. I mean, she was a little obsessed with it, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty weird.
Yeah, weirdo.
She is weird. I want to ask TJ about the advice he gave to his daughter at a very important time in her life. Coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
Hey, it's TJ, and if you live in the Charlotte area, there is something that you need to do. You need to get your furniture from Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Now, they have several locations around the Lake Norman area, but they can deliver all over the place in Charlotte area because they have a great delivery team. Now, we're talking beautiful furniture for the living room and the bedroom, as well as, obviously, great mattresses and pillows and all of that stuff. So, go to tjriggins.com/mattress for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Listen, if you've got pets, you already know, no matter how many times you wash your clothes, the pet hair just keeps coming back. Until now, meet the Pet Hair Dissolver, the simple solution that breaks down pet hair during your wash cycle. Just toss it in, run your washer, and boom, clothes, blankets, and pet beds come out cleaner, softer, and practically hair-free. It works with top load, front load, and HE machines, and it's truly a breakthrough product for pet owners. Grab it now at tjriggins.com/deals. And finally, take pet hair out of your laundry routine.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
It just kind of makes me nervous what you wanting, Riggins.
Well, you always point out that that women don't expect enough from guys when they're single and dating, right? Do I have that kind of true?
Yeah.
And it's because, why do you think, where did they learn that from?
Well, they it is conditioning from society since the radical part of feminism took over. Not just that women should be treated equally and women are not men's employees and things like that, but when it became women and men are the same, so it breaks down gender roles where, the traditional gender roles of men should do this and women should do that, or men should do this for women and that sort of thing. And it became also part of not being raised with fathers in the home that would say, this is how a boy should treat you if he wants to date you. That sort of thing.
Well, and I don't envy either of y'all, having kids and having to deal with tough situations when your kids are getting older. And I know that's got to be difficult, but there was this woman on TikTok and she said, the advice my dad always gave me, it was 3 sentences. Every time I would go out, he would say, remember, be safe, have fun, and boys lie. And she goes, that's always stuck with me. And I thought, is that good advice to be given to your daughter as a father? I'm trying to justify that in my head, because now she's going out into the world with this belief that all boys lie. And I don't know if that's true, or is it? Maybe it is true.
Well, what that means is boys will say anything to get out of you what they want, meaning sexual things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's what he meant, but to just say they lie. But I mean, you could say the same for, girls lie too.
Girls lie too.
Everybody lies.
Yeah.
But I think that's what he meant. So, that's true as well.
Yeah, I don't fault him for it. That's something I would probably say. And I'm going to say it to my son. Girls lie. Don't you be bringing a girl home. She ain't better than her. She ain't better than me, honey.
There it is. Remember, I'm your number one.
It's me.
She also said her mom gave her advice that never date a moody man. You always want to know where he is at mentally when you walk in for the day. You never know what kind of version you're going to get of your husband. And she said it's those pieces of advice that have served her well. Never date a moody man.
I like that.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Well, I mean, you want to know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But women are quite moody in them,
Well, I
you
think
say that the other way around.
No, because I think it's understood and more accepted that women are going to be moody.
Yeah.
Everybody expects women to be moody,
right,
at times, but not men. If a man is moody, then that says a whole lot more that's a red flag than if a woman is.
Sure.
You know, he might be a psycho.
That's true.
True. It's not moody. It's like actual like mood swings, and he's going to kill you with an axe or something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the mood to drink a fifth of Jack Daniels and go shoot up the neighborhood.
Right. My God.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, talk radio just got more entertaining. You can listen to the TJ Ritchie Show for real conversations, bold opinions, and the stories everybody's talking about. Well, it's my opinions on the news and our culture, so obviously it's going to be funny sometimes. I'll keep you informed and entertained. Weeknights from 7 to 9 now on 107.9 FM WBT, or anytime you want at tjritchie.com. Don't miss the TJ Ritchie Show.
What is new radio? New radio is
Streaming everywhere.
listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, Lindsay, seriously, whenever your kids get old enough to date, they're 2 years apart, right? Okay, so when they're old enough to date, not each other, I'm just mean like go out on dates with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be more critical of the girls that your son brings home, or is Kyle, your husband, going to be more critical of the boys that your daughter brings home?
I'm going to be more critical of the boys. I mean, of the girls
Yeah.
that Brooks. Yeah. Yeah. He's not a critical type person, and that's how I know how this is going to play out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hold that against him.
Yes.
Let's not forget that, lady and gentlemen, that Lindsay holds that as a negative thing against her husband,
Yes.
that he's not critical enough,
Right.
especially when she's being critical of someone and she wants him to jump in and criticize them as well. Kind of like a bonding type situation.
Right. I think he's more forgiving about things and sees the positive, but that'll get you burned real quick. Yes. So you think this boy's all good and, no, he's fooling you, Dad.
Yeah. Can you come up with off the top of your head, like some kind of a behavior that you might see in a girl that your son is dating that would be a red flag?
Possessive of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can't do anything other than be with her.
Right.
Red flag.
And obviously that's your department.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's being with one lady only, it's not you, honey. It's me. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a tough road.
Yeah.
Do you agree with her assessment, TJ?
Whether that's the way it's going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think her husband will be, when it comes to his daughter starting to date, I think he'll be a little more, I don't know if I use the term critical, but he'll be a little more choosy and a little bit more along the lines of somebody having to really show him that they're a good person and all before he becomes buddies with them.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope so. We can only hope.
Yeah. But I mean, it depends on if a Bears game is on or not.
Well,
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening. Let's go! This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com. Check it out. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
5. Listen up, married guys. You probably only have one person you have to buy a gift for this Christmas, but it's the most important person in your world. And of course, I'm talking about your wife. Blow her away this year with the Bubble Cuddle Blanket from Cozy Earth. I haven't met a woman yet who doesn't love that thing. To me, it feels like a mink coat meets a weighted blanket. So get yours now at tjriggins.com/deals and use the code TJ for a huge 41% discount. tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ.
Eric Javits is having sale upon sale upon sale right now. You have to check everything out. They have hats, handbags, shoes. You're going to love everything they have. I just ordered a leather faux croc bag. It's red. It's super cute, especially for the holidays. And it's 59% off. And with code TJ, it's an additional 20% off. So check out everything they have to offer at tjriggins.com/deals. Don't forget to use the code TJ for 20% off.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, this is fun hypothetical stuff. I thought about it during the break. We're talking about Lindsay and how she's going to be reacting to her son's girlfriends whenever he starts dating, when he gets old enough to date. Would you ever at any time see yourself, if he came home and said, hey, guess what? I got a date to the dance Friday night that they're having at school. And I asked so-and-so and Lucy, and she said yes. So she's going to the dance with me. And for you to go, no, you are not doing anything with Lucy.
Mm.
Would you say that if you knew something about Lucy that you didn't want him being involved with, not even letting them go to a dance together?
I think depending on what I know, yeah, I could see myself saying that.
Mm-hmm.
It depending on what, but obviously it's depending on what it is. Like if she murdered someone, yeah, of course. But I'm trying to think of.
Let's just say she had a reputation of being a wild girl.
I don't love it. I don't love it.
Yeah.
I might. I'm trying to see because, yeah, I don't want him getting caught up in that. Maybe I just have a talk with him and be like, listen, this is what I've heard. Just be aware. Don't be dancing too close. I need a arm's length.
Yeah. And I'm sure he would, if you told him that, I've heard that she is, very generous with her affection.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm going to need you to be completely distant from her, even while you're dancing. I'm sure that he would just be shocked by that and say, yes, ma'am, and be creeped out by it. There's no way he would look at it and hear your words and think, oh, wow. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks for that. So you're saying I should just lock him in his bedroom, never to come out? Because that's what I'll do.
I mean, he may just, because, he's half Yankee. So he may just blurt out at you, well, duh, that's why I asked her, Mom.
Yeah. And then your butt's really staying home. So try me, son.
That's why I'm so excited, because I know she's very sharing with her affection. She's generous with her affection.
That's the whole point.
These scrimps. I can't.
We're going to be making out all night.
Never.
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 This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at tjriggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes. What? Come on with it, Brother Riggins.
Well, we don't often talk about China, but for 3 weeks in a row, they have a #1 app in the country, and it's called Are You Dead? And this story went viral about a month ago. There's an app, it's called Are You Dead? And it's a response to so many people staying single in China now. They're not getting married and not having kids. So this app will alert you a couple times throughout the day, and then it has a button, and it just says, Are you dead? And if you're alive, you hit that button, and it lets, if you don't hit it, it lets your emergency contacts know that you've probably passed away. So it's a pretty morbid way to think about life, but I guess they need it. It's like Life Alert for Gen Z and millennials.
It's wild.
I know.
Are they dropping that quickly in China?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on out there, but I think they're also playing into the fear that you're going to die and no one's going to know about it. You know, whether it happens or not, I think, doesn't even matter to them.
It's because you live a life of solitude.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you could die easily and nobody would know for a long time.
Sure. So it happens. Now I'm thinking about getting this for myself. Unfortunately, it's only available in China.
It'll be here soon.
I'm sure it might be here. So maybe I'll just get a life alert. That would maybe make sense.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. That's life alert.
Yeah.
That commercial. Yeah.
Not a bad deal. So Are You Dead for the third week in a row, #1 app in China. Pretty weird stuff. Tonight is the debut of Star Search on Netflix. It is a live show. It happens at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can actually vote for your favorites with your remote that controls Netflix. It's hosted by Anthony Anderson, and the judges are Sarah Michelle Gellar, Chrissy Teigen, and one of TJ's favorites, Jelly Roll. But you've cooled off on the Jelly Roll stuff. I don't hear you talk about him at all anymore.
No, I mean, I still like him. But yeah, I don't have any plans to go see him in concert or anything anytime soon.
Yeah.
We were first. Saw a bunch of them. Yeah. I was the very first on the Jelly Roll from a mainstream kind of world.
Yeah.
I introduced him to the mainstream and I got no thanks for it.
You should be looking for payment eventually. I mean, somebody's got to come pay. Well, actually, TJ, the legendary Kiss of Death has affected this show more than one time, and it happened again over the weekend, and I forgot to tell you about it. We'll get to the details coming up next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins.
Buying or selling a home doesn't have to be stressful when you have the right team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty brings you local expertise, strong negotiation skills, dazzling marketing, and professional service. From the very first showing to the final signature, they're with you every step of the way. Move with confidence. Find the Temple team right now at tjriggins.com/deals. They've been friends of ours forever, and they're the only ones my wife and I use for real estate. It's the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
I just found something that I'm going to be using all the time. It's an extra large food warming mat with heat resistant pads. You can get an extra large, medium, depending on what you need. But there's 6 temperature settings and 6 timer settings. So basically, once you cook the Christmas or Thanksgiving meal and you want it to stay warm, you put it on this heating pad in the middle of the table or on the counter or island, and nobody gets hurt. It's heat resistant, but it keeps your food warm. It's excellent. Go to tjriggins.com/deals.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay. Been waiting to hear this. How did we harm somebody again?
Yeah, well, the Kiss of Death. Remember when you killed Donna Summer? Do you remember that?
Yeah. Nobody had talked about Donna Summer in a long time. And on the show that day, I said something about, they said, what's a little fantasy that you have? And I said, I've always wanted to sing into one of those white Donna Summer microphones. Donna Summer always used a white microphone. I always thought it was cool. Right after we got off the air, TMZ reported that Donna Summer had passed.
Yep.
It's just one example.
That's just one example. I'm trying to think of the other celebrities it's happened to, but it happened a number of times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has happened again, unfortunately. Now, this one isn't as severe, but remember last week when you were talking about how you got invited to go to a concert starring, I believe it was Kid Rock is the headliner. And on this dais, they also have Ludacris,
right,
which you thought was really weird. Mm-hmm. And over the weekend, it came out that Ludacris has dropped out of the tour.
Yeah, because people were saying that he shouldn't be associated with Kid Rock because Kid Rock is a Trump fan and all of that. So he caved to it and said, "Okay, I'll drop out of the concert."
Yeah.
Well, at least he didn't drop dead because that's normally what happens.
So it doesn't have to be the death of the celebrity. It could also be the death of their project they were working on or their career even.
Yeah.
True.
You know?
Okay, well,
And I think there's a good chance that somebody heard you talking about this show last week and they said, that's not right. I don't like that Ludacris is going to be on stage with Kid Rock. And they just threw a tantrum and they're trying to cancel Ludacris because of it. And now Ludacris is feeling the pressure and dropped out.
look at that. You
So-
did it again.
You did it again.
Well, I hate that for so many reasons. I hate that Ludacris caved to it.
I do too.
He doesn't have to cave to that.
No. And turn down a paycheck. That guy's out there touring, playing so many shows. He's getting paid to go. If they're going to pay me that amount of money, I'd show up at his Shoney's and do my set. Who cares?
Who cares?
So I'm just saying, maybe we just need to ask you to be more careful with the celebrities you're bringing up because it's really affecting their bottom line at this point.
Yeah, I guess so. And you remember I had that whole big thing that day not long ago about Rob Reiner?
Yep.
Oh my. Okay. I don't ever want to stray from you in any way, and you talk about me.
I didn't wish that on him. I just said we were talking about him, and then the next,
I'm just saying, don't ever put my name in your mouth.
it's weird.
All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.